All right. Okay, so we are going to grab one block. Do you have one block there? Perfect. Okay. Amazing. And then if anyone's going along with the music, let's do a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. Good. And then you're welcome to sit up nice and tall and sit up onto something, a cushion or a blanket or a bolster, to elevate your seat a little bit, because we will start with some breath work, some pranayama. I'm riding off the energy of last week's summer solstice, longest day of sunlight. And so really the invitation that I wanted to offer for this morning is a practice that's more about longevity and more about endurance and like building stamina, right? So building a steadiness of our energy, right? Because summertime, really is the time where, because there's so much of the fire element, we can kind of burn out a little bit, right? So this practice is meant to be more of a tonic for that, and really a training of how we can build the steady energy, right? Okay. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, rub your hands together. And you can begin to soften your eyes down, maybe even close them all together. And as you find your seat here, bring your awareness to the sit bones and find the center of your seat anchoring down into the earth. And then slow down the rubbing of the hands. Good. And we'll bring the left hand right on top of the heart, with the left fingers facing towards your right side and your left thumb up. And then your right arm will just come with a soft bend in the elbow over to your right side, with your right palm facing forward, almost in line with your chin. And then we'll take Gyan Mudra with the right hand. So thumb and index finger press actively into one another, and then glue the other 3 fingers together. So when we glue the 3 fingers, or all of the fingers together in this way, we're concentrating our energy. And go ahead and just drop into your breath right here. So just to begin, no need to fix or change anything. Just notice the natural quality of your breath. Dropping the mind into the breath. Softening the muscles of the face, the cheeks, the jaw, the forehead, softening the shoulders down the back, opening the heart. And then we'll begin to intentionally shift the nature of the breath. So we'll breathe in through the nose. Yeah, stretching it out. And then make an O shape with the mouth and slowly, with control, exhale deep. And then inhale through the O-shaped mouth. And then exhale through the nose. And we'll repeat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the O-shaped mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. And keep breathing in this way on your own. This breath helps to release stress, release excess heat, and cool and calm the whole body, mind, energy field. And as you breathe here with yourself, playing with gradually lengthening out, stretching out each inhale and each exhale, maybe even finding micro 1 or 2 second pauses at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Right, this is pranayama. Prana, life force energy. Yama, extension or stretching, expanding. Right, so we are expanding and stretching our energy here. Finish up your last round. And then bring your right hand on top of your left hand at your heart center. Good. Let's take a big breath in and suspend the breath. Hold. Find a gentle squeeze of your sit bones here. Mula Bandha, drawing the energy gently up the spine, fixing your inward gaze up towards the brow point, towards the third eye. Exhale the air out. Again, inhale deep. Hold the breath in, squeeze, lifting the energy up the spine, opening the heart, gazing in and up. Exhale, drawing all that loving energy back down towards the earth. And now we'll tune in here. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 4 times, once to each compass direction around us, north, east, south, and west. Dipping even deeper into that inner wisdom. Inhale deep to begin. Om Namo Sip the air in through the O-shaped mouth. Guru De Na. In through the nose. Om Namo. Mouth. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Deep breath in and hold it. Exhale, release it. Good. Let's make our way to lay down on the back and grab your block. And once you get down there, just stretch yourself long. So a nice good morning stretch. So legs long in front of you. Yeah, your arms can come up by your ears, just stretching your whole body here. Good. And then hug your right knee into your chest. And then begin to make some circles here in one direction with the right knee so that you're just gently opening up through the hip. You can also circle the ankle if that would feel good. Dropping into the breath, in and out through the nose, steady breath. And then reverse the direction of the circles, moving the opposite way. And now make your way to center. Wrap your right peace fingers around your right big toe, pressing the thumb into the big toenail, which is a pressure point there for the third eye, for the pituitary gland. Intuition. And then we'll go ahead and lengthen that right leg up. So right foot up towards the sky. And now if this is ever too much to hold the big toe, no worries. Just bring your hands to the calf or anywhere along the back side of the right leg. I'm going to bring the left hand onto the belly so that we can feel ourselves breathe here. Flexing through the feet. Dropping the right sit bone down towards the top of your mat. And then plugging the right side of your sacrum and your right shoulder blade down towards the earth a little bit. And we'll just stay here and breathe. Breathing into the back of the right leg. And when the mind starts to leave the body, right, which it will, that's the way of the mind, we just gently coax it back. bringing the mind back into the breath. And when we bring the mind back into the breath, it's like bringing the mind back into the heart, back home. Let's take one more round of breath right here. And then as you exhale, bend that right knee. We're in a half happy baby. Drawing the right knee towards your right armpit, sole of the right foot still turned up towards the sky. Maybe you play with lengthening that right leg out to the right just a little bit. And then hug your right knee into your chest again. Let's take a spinal twist. So swinging your hips a little bit to the right as your knee goes over to the left. Allow that right arm to expand. And you might even turn your gaze to look to the right as well. Opening across the heart here. Deep breathing. Each cycle of breath is like a reset. One more big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring it all back to center. Right knee squeezes in. And then right leg lengthens down to the earth. And we'll just take all that on the other side. Left knee hugs in. Circle the left knee. And then go the opposite way. Good, and then come to center, yogi toe lock. Left peace fingers wrap around your left big toe, thumb into the big toenail. Right hand to your belly. And then kick that left leg up. You can bend the knee as much as you need. Drop the left sit bone down towards the top of your mat. Left side of the sacrum, left shoulder blade, root down towards the earth. Plugging in. Be with the breath here. Drawing your chin in towards your chest, long through the back of the neck. Third eye gaze. One more big breath in. As you breathe out, bend the left knee, half happy baby. And then you can play with lengthening the left leg out to the left a little bit and then rebending. Just opening up a little bit more through the inner leg line. And then come back, hugging the left knee in, and let's twist it out. Your hips move a little bit to the left as the knee crosses over to the right. Left arm extends. Breathing here. You can always come back to the internal mantra. On the inhale, Sat. On the exhale, Nam. Bringing everything back to the heart, back to truth. Presence. One more inhale here. As you exhale, come back to center, squeeze the left knee. And then lengthen the left leg long on the ground. You can give your body a little shake here. And then bend both knees, plant your feet on the earth here, hips width. Grab that block, place it between your inner thighs, and then squeeze the block with the inner thighs. And then bring the arms by the sides. Just check in that you can lightly graze your heels with your fingertips. If you can't quite reach the heels, bring the heels in closer. All right, we're going to go for some bridge lifts here. So before we lift up, I want us to play with drawing the belly down towards the spine so that that low back kisses the earth, the tailbone scoops forward enough. Squeezing the sit bone, squeezing your block, and then inhale to lift the hips up. Good. And then exhale, gently lower the hips back down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Few more just like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now inhale, lift up and stay lifted. You're welcome to nuzzle the shoulders underneath you a little bit, interlacing your hands. Chin into chest, long through the back of the neck. Squeeze that block. Lift the hip points up towards the sky. And we'll stay here with long, deep breathing in and out through the O-shaped mouth. So in through the O-shaped mouth. Out through the O-shaped mouth. Keep going, keep breathing, building steady strength here. And breathing into the hips, into that creative infinity. Inhale, hold. Squeeze the sit bone, squeeze the block, lift the hips up. Exhale, release the hands, gently lower down. Woo. Set that block off to the side. Hug both knees into the chest now. You can rock side to side, just massage your low back. And then either rolling over to one side here or Inhale to rock the feet back behind you. Exhale, rock and roll forward. Staying nice and rounded through the spine, squeezing from the base of the spine to keep it light. Good, and next time you come up, let's stay scooching the seat back a little bit, extend the legs in front of you, give them a little shake, maybe give your legs a little pat. You're welcome to sit up on something as we begin to move towards a forward fold, or bring a rolled up blanket under your knees. So those are all great options. We'll inhale to lift the arms up, flexing the feet. And then exhale, gently crease at the hips. Now you can place your hands wherever is accessible, right? Where I will invite you to place your hands where it's sustainable, right? Where you can hang out for a little bit. So that might be on the knees, the shins, or maybe yogi toe lock. All right, we'll soften the shoulders down here. Inhale to lift and lengthen the spine. And then exhale, just lower a little bit. And we'll inhale to gently lift up. And exhale to lower. So it doesn't have to be a big movement. And the invitation is to, again, find that steadiness, right? That place where it feels like you could just practice life nerve stretch forever, for the rest of the day. Inhale, sat, exhale, now. Breath is the first priority. And this pose is wonderful for whenever you feel a little bit anxious or agitated, frustrated. Life nerve stretch for like 3 minutes. Works wonders. Good. Inhale up, hold. Exhale, release down. Slowly slide your hands up your legs as you roll up vertebra by vertebra. Cross your ankles. Let's meet in tabletop for cat-cow. Just warming up the spine even more. Knees under hips, palms wide with shoulders over wrists. You can always plant fists in the ground if there's anything going on with your wrists today. We'll inhale to drop the belly, arch the spine, pull the shoulders back a little bit, puffing the heart forward. And then exhale, lovingly press into the earth, lift the belly, release your head. And just keep going in this way. Inhale, drop the belly, arch. Exhale, get empty and dome. Allow the breath to lead the movement. And then you're welcome to keep it pretty slow here, or squeezing the sit bones, activate your root lock. You might go just a little bit faster, but not to the maximum. So that it's short, sharp, deep breath in and out through the nose. Good. Keep going, focusing on moving here from the navel center. Inhale, drop the belly, hold. Take in another sip of air through the O-shaped mouth. Hold it in. Exhale to the O-shaped mouth, round. Get empty, empty, empty. Keep pushing the air out. Hold the breath out. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Take in an extra sip of air through the O-shaped mouth. Exhale, release, get empty. Hold the breath out. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Take in an extra sip. Exhale, release. Don't get empty, empty. Squeeze the sit bones, lift the belly, release your head, hold the breath out. Inhale to neutral spine. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for down dog, and just pedal it out a little bit here. You can wag your tail. Good, and we'll just get into a little Surya Namaskar, bowing to the sun. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. You might even circle that right knee a few times. And then take a big breath in, reach your right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot between your palms. Soften your back knee down. Inhale to reach your arms up, catch a prayer, and then interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Allow your elbows to expand wide. Squeeze from the base of the spine. Open your heart, leaning your head back into your hands. Big breath in here. As you breathe out, fingertips to the ground, framing your front foot. Rock your hips back, finding a half split here. Just pause, softening the shoulders. Take a few cycles of breath. And then on your next inhale, come forward, standing splits. Anchor into your right foot as your left leg lifts and your head lowers down towards the ground. And then slowly, gently place your left foot next to the right, hips width. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, flat back. Exhale, melt into your legs, little bend in the knees. Inhale to sweep yourself all the way up to stand, arms out, palms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, and then inhale to circle your arms out and up, catch a prayer. And then exhale as you dive down, circle your arms again out, and then interlace the hands behind the back for a moment and release your head, release your arm. Good, fingertips to the ground. Step your left foot back into a low lunge as you inhale. Exhale, lift through the belly as you step the right foot back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin. Hug the elbows in. Inhale to scoop your heart forward and up, cobra. Slide the shoulders back, lift from the base of the spine. And exhale, travel over the knees, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then you can circle that left knee out any way that feels good. Inhale to stretch the left leg back. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Soften the back knee down. Inhale to sweep your arms up, catch a prayer. And then interlace the hands behind the head, widen the elbows. Dipping the weight forward a little bit as you tip the heart up and back. One more big breath in. As you breathe out, fingertips to the ground, framing the front foot. Rock your hips back, half split. Breathing here, softening the shoulders. And that might mean you need to walk the fingertips, the hands back a little bit. On your next inhale, launch forward, pouring the weight into the left foot as you lift the right foot up towards the sky. And then slowly, gently, right foot down next to the left, hips width. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands on shins, reaching the crown of the head forward. Exhale, melt. Inhale to rise up to stand, catch your prayer overhead. Exhale, hands touch down on the heart. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale as you dive down, interlace the hands behind your back, standing forward fold. Good, fingertips to the earth. Step your right foot back as you inhale, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go one more round. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms up, interlacing palms behind the head. Take a big breath in here, lean back. And exhale, fingertips to the earth. Rock the hips back, half split. Inhale to launch yourself forward, standing splits. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to sweep yourself all the way up to stand, catch prayer. Exhale, hands on the heart. Inhale, circle out and up. And then as you exhale, circle out and down, interlace the hands behind the back. Fingertips to the earth, left foot steps back as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Last one here. Left leg lifts on the inhale, bend the knee. You can open the hip. Exhale, left foot forward. Back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace hands behind the head. Inhale deep here. And exhale, fingertips to the ground. Rock your hips back. Next inhale brings you forward, standing splits. Exhale, right foot down, forward fold. Inhale, hands on shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale, hands on the heart. Inhale, sweep your arms back up. And exhale, dive down, interlace the hands behind the back. Fingertips to the ground, step your right foot back on the inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Pause there for a moment. Releasing the head. Good. Amazing. Now go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. Draw the weight back into the heels, a little bend in the knees, a rounding of the spine as you roll yourself up. Do some shoulder shrugs here. So as you inhale, you'll shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, just let them go. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, hold. Squeeze your whole body, make fists. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze from the toes. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, shoulders up to ears, squeeze your whole body. Like you're squeezing out any stress. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, shoulders to ears, squeeze your whole body. Shake. Exhale, release. Okay. Last little bit here, I want us to play with some standing balancing. So we'll shift the weight into the right foot and just allow your left heel to lift. And now maybe this is where you're at today, right? Lifting from the hips up. Second option here is to bring the left knee into the chest. Anchoring through all four corners of that standing foot. Lifting and opening the heart, lifting your gaze. You can stay here or right hand on your right hip, left peace fingers wrap around your left big toe. thumb into the toenail. Again, lift up through the chest as you anchor down through the standing leg. Maybe stay here or kick that left foot forward and the right arm up alongside the right ear. Squeeze from the base of the spine, and just like we did laying down, drop your left sit bone down toward the earth and plug the left side of your sacrum and your left shoulder blade back. Breathing here. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. One more big breath in. As you breathe out, let it go. Whew, give it a little shake. Awesome work. So graceful. All right, let's try it on the other side. Weight in your left foot. Lift your right heel. And then the right knee can hug in. The shoulders soften down the back. Root lock engaged. Gaze slightly lifted. Either stay here or left hand on left hip. Yogi toe lock your right big toe. Thumb into the toenail. And then as you kick the right leg forward, your left arm can lift alongside your left ear. Right sit bone turns down. Right side sacrum, right shoulder blade, draw back. Your left leg like a tree trunk. One more big breath in. And then breathe out to gently let it go. Shake it out. Shake your arms, shake your legs. You might find a little twist through your torso. Good, and then we'll make our way in your own time to laying down on our back, just like we began. And when we get down there, take a moment here to open through the hips. So let's take just a little figure 4, flexing your right foot on top of your left thigh. Good, and then you can either keep the left foot on the ground or, begin to hug your whole figure 4 leg situation in towards the chest. Maybe a little rock side to side. Or circles here. Let's take a big breath in wherever we're at through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing and moving to the other side. Left foot flexes on your right thigh. Maybe hugging it in, rocking, swirling. Just being with the sensations that arise. Easier said than done sometimes, but it's a practice. Use the breath to go a little bit deeper. And take a big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. And let's expand ourselves out wide for Shavasana. So, invitation to take up some space today. Melting into the earth. Giving permission for every cell in your body to relax. The breath is relaxed, coming back to its natural rhythm. As we allow for integration. If you can stay here longer, I invite you to do so. Otherwise, if it's time to move on, gently beginning to deepen the breath, to deliver the mind back into the breath, back into the heart. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Any stretches here, any movements that would feel good coming out of Shavasana, I invite you to express. And then eventually we'll make our way rolled over to one side. Gently pressing ourselves up to a seat, rubbing the hands together in front of the heart. Just activating, summoning some of this warmth, loving energy, solar energy from within, bringing it to the palms of your hands. And then bring one hand right on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that. Just taking a moment here in gratitude to yourself for showing up, And we'll close with a long sat and a short nam 3 times. Just giving ourselves a blessing as we move on with the rest of our day. Let's take a big breath in to begin. Sa. Nam. Sa. Nam. Sa. Down. Taking a bow down into yourself. Sat Nam.